Just remember your training. Just remember your training. You're here. Shall we begin the briefing right away then? All available descendants have been dispatched to various locations across Ingress to monitor Vulgus movements. We can see Corell's fleet in the air and a large-scale force on the ground. But it looks like that's only scratching the surface. This mission is to assist the descendants out in the field to gather key information on the ground. To understand the enemy's intentions, we need cross-regional context. If any descendants need your assistance, you'll be there to provide it. Good luck with your mission. How are you supposed to train yourself not to cry? If Alpha were here, he would have seen the big picture, even with the most minute amount of data. But Alpha was like a father figure to us cadets. Whenever Nell came to discipline us, Alpha would always come by to comfort us. I'm so sorry. It's a difficult time for everyone. I'm embarrassed. When you return from the mission, I'll show you a much tougher side of me. I promise.
What is it?
You made it. Judging by how well timed our reinforcements are, Amelia's doing a great job of overseeing the operation. Alpha would have been proud of her too, managing the chain of command all by herself. Nell says she can't stop her RK from fluctuating wildly whenever she thinks about that day. Nell, and me, everyone. We need time. And it seems we're not the only ones. There are indications that the Vulgus need some time too. They're definitely preparing for an all-out war, but they don't have the luxury of throwing everything they have at us. Corell's even deploying forces that were intended for Kliphoth. It's clear they need to carry out the attack on Albion in a way that minimizes their losses. One of their key targets is the Kingston radar base. Its radar system is linked to the orbital defense batteries in the Albion Mountains. The Vulgus commandos targeting the base are trying to infiltrate the urban district of Kingston. While I try to plot their infiltration route, please eliminate the Vulgus forces holed up in Kingston. I know it's familiar terrain, but don't let your guard down. We can't afford to lose any descendants. Watch yourself out there. Signal lost. I'm almost done analyzing their infiltration route. I'll share what I have from Field Command.
What is it?
The situation is dire. After confirming the route they used, we've revealed that the enemy are traveling through the Slumber Valley that runs through Kingston. The Slumber Valley is a quaint name, considering what it used to be used for. In the distant past, it was a royal escape route and smuggler's sanctuary. I've also heard rumors that Viesa used the Slumber Valley to smuggle goods into Albion. Even so, I didn't think it would be used quite like this. This valley doesn't even show up on the operation map. We don't know where or how many other hidden routes may be out there. We can't deploy descendants in the Slumber Valley to search the area day and night. So this is a nasty little wrinkle. But better we find out about it now than later. I'll go and discuss this with Amelia. Thank you for your support with this operation.
They must be worried, Bunny, if they're sending someone to check on you. I'm no good at this. Why don't you go get some rest in Albion?
It's okay. I'm done crying now. I thought if I kept moping like this, Alpha would come storming in and yell at me. Or tell me to pull myself together. Did you know that Alpha transferred all of his military pension to me? I guess he didn't want me to worry about Grandma's hospital bills anymore. So I can focus on missions.
Huh. But Bunny, that doesn't make any sense.
What do you mean?
The hospital bills. You wouldn't have to pay them.
Huh?
Albion Military Benefits Provision 14. You get medical support. Regular Corps members receive advanced medical benefits, and the Descendant Corps is entitled to all services, including experimental medical technology. Coverage is extended to all family members who have submitted sufficient proof.
What?
You thought I had to pay to get my arcade drive serviced, didn't you?
Of course. Nell said the cost of my suit would be deducted from my paycheck.
No matter how desperate our situation is, HQ would never do that to someone who risks their life fighting for humanity. I think Alpha and Nell conspired to knock some sense into you, to make you worry about money so that you'd cause less trouble. Maybe I should have kept my mouth shut.
Ugh! Are you serious?
Well, it does seem like it helped you to grow up a little. I can see how much Alpha cared about you.
Seriously, that sly, beardy old man. But, Sharon, I think he might have duped the Special Forces too, you know? There's a military secret in Albion that only Alpha and me know about.
A military secret? That only you and Alpha know?
I was poking around one day, looking for anything that might earn me some money, when I saw Alpha heading into the Albion Underground. So, I secretly tailed him. And guess what I saw there? Rows of colossi, just lying there, deep beneath Albion.
What? Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I freaked out too. Then I tripped and Alpha caught me. He insisted I keep it a secret, an absolute secret. He told me that he'd have to shoot me if I told anyone. I can't believe even the great Special Forces had no idea.
Bunny, does anyone else know about this classified information?
Now, just the three of us here.
All right. As of now, I'm updating the terms of the agreement. Talk, and you'll be stabbed, not shot.
What the heck? That's terrifying.
I'll have to look into this military secret that Bunny just told us about. It could be related to the intelligence we're after. I'll leave the operation here to you. Investigating a reactivated Vulgus facility should be simple enough, right?
Sharon, wait a second!
Don't forget, Bunny. This secret stays between the three of us. For now, that is.
Ugh. I really miss Alpha. In more ways than one. Hey! Since we're friends who share secrets now, help me with this operation. I've shared the mission details with you. Let's split up and get it done quick, alright?
Crawl between my... Melt away. Wow. Wow. Watch your feet.
Oh, you done over there? Let's meet halfway. I'll contact Sharon. Sharon, we're done with recon. Vulgus ground forces are definitely increasing. It's not something a couple of descendants can handle by ourselves. The Vulgus are really up to something. How's it going over there?
I found the underground facility you were talking about. I've also got the closed-circuit camera footage of you and Alpha. I'll say it again. This stays between the three of us, okay?
Can you send it to me? The camera footage?
Bunny, you know what happens in those spy movies you like? Lots of characters die carrying intel like this.
Yeah, but I want to hold on to the memories. Even complicated love is still love, right? Right?
Fine. But you better make sure it doesn't get leaked. The Magisters can't find out that we know about this place. In return, Bunny, I want you to do regular recon missions there for the time being. Don't worry. I didn't forget about you. You did a good job too.
Hey, secrets buddy. Switch shifts with me sometimes, okay? I need to get my bank accounts in order. If my suit was free, why don't I have anything left?
Oh, you need to be more responsible with your money, Bunny.
I was lost in thought. Huh? What are you doing here? Don't tell me you're on-site support. Wow, this is the first time I've gotten support for environmental surveillance independently. I always had to wait for something to happen before I could ask for it. Phew, what a relief. Now that I'm back on environmental surveillance after such a long break, there's a mountain of work to do. You know, if it weren't for Alpha, the Environmental Surveillance Division would have been shut down years ago. The Council of Magisters kept questioning the purpose of environmental surveillance. But Alpha always wanted to know how much of our world was left, and how much we could protect. The forest ecosystems, the ocean environments, all the minor flora and fauna. At every debriefing, he always shared my concerns. And my laughter. I'm sorry. I should have realized. I know it's hard on everyone. Still, I am so grateful that Amelia hasn't forgotten about my missions. I've had my hands full with intelligence gathering, analysis, and combat. I'm currently investigating the contamination that's spreading from the dimensional breach in the Axian plains. Analyzing these contamination patterns will help us to approximate where and when a void erosion will occur. While I run analysis, could you collect more environmental contamination samples from Vespers? I'll send you the mission info. Thanks. I just checked the sample data you sent me. Is this correct? I need a closer look. Bring it to me here. I didn't know you were there. The void contamination levels in these samples are a close match to those found in the environment of Axion. At these levels, I wouldn't be surprised if we found mutations in Vesper's flora and fauna. If Corel uses this place as a base for the Legion of Breach, we'll have no chance. We might have to run a purification operation in Vespers. I'd better make a formal report to HQ as soon as possible. Please give this data to Amelia for now. Thank you for your help.
Hey, stop right there. Esimo is on the verge of bursting into tears.
You know how his RK works. Every drop of sweat, every sneeze is the equivalent of a bomb.
Alpha is dead, isn't he?
You can't set Esimo off. Remember the explosion at the movie theater in the residential district?
People thought some nitro film had exploded, but it was actually Esimo watching a late-night movie by himself and bawling his eyes out. If a sad film did that to him, imagine how big the explosion would be this time. We'd be goners for sure.
Tell me, is Alpha dead?
Esimo, I keep telling you, listen to me. Alpha is alive.
Where?
In our hearts.
Hey, you're making it worse. Damn it. If we send him to Corel right now, he could blow the whole Vulgus army to hell, and then blow them up again with his victory tears. Wait a minute. Why didn't I think of that before?
What? Did you think of a joke that'll stop him crying?
That won't work on Satsamo. We'd be better off telling him to find somewhere to go cry it out. So why not inside the Vulgus-occupied zone?
Holy... Since when did you have good ideas? Are you Jaber in disguise, Jonathan? Hey, you heard him, right? There's a factory here that's been retaken by the Volgas. We need you to break through their defenses so that Estimo can get in there. We'll keep Sad Boy with us, then send him in after the battle's over.
We can blow the Vulgus facility and cheer up Estimo at the same time. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Alpha! Alpha!
There's no time to waste. Operation Cinema, here we go.
Alpha! I'll never forget you!
HQ, Nell here. Commence mission to recapture the seed storage.
Melt away. Watch your feet. This is your grave. You're Burn. Watch your feet.
work, Descendant.